Hey, this is Josh from the Sports Fury, and this is my WrestleMania 33 review. I want to start my review talking about something that's very sad and upsetting to us wrestling fans all across the world. The Undertaker has lost to Roman Reigns for his second only loss ever at WrestleMania. After the match, The Undertaker took off his gloves, his trench coat, and hat, placed them in the middle of the ring, and then he exited the ring for good. This was his last match that he will ever have. And this really fucking sucks. This sucks. Because I've been a wrestling fan my whole life. I grew up watching The Undertaker. To me, he's one of my favorites of all time. One of the greatest of all time. He's one of many other wrestling fans' greatest of all time. He's in the Mount Rushmore of wrestling. No doubt about it. How could he not be? And, you know, I saw the writing on the wall going into this match. The fact that this was the last match on the card. The fact that Jim Ross was coming back to guest commentate on this match. Just saw it coming and made it very hard to watch this match. Hard to see Undertaker struggle in those last minutes. Hard to see him take that pin for the second time only at WrestleMania. I was there in person in New Orleans at WrestleMania 30 when he lost for the first time to Brock Lesnar. And this was hard as well because it turns out this was his last match. And to Roman Reigns, no less. You know, there's a lot of mixed feelings about Roman Reigns to wrestling fans. Some people love him, some people hate him. Me, myself, I'm not a big fan of Roman Reigns. I don't understand why some people do love Roman Reigns. And in my opinion, I think he should become a heel, and stay a heel forever. Because there's just no way in hell that this man will ever go into any building and be cheered by a majority of the fans. He will get booed forever and always. Because, one, he was already getting booed like that before Undertaker's career. And now he definitely will. So, I want to say that Undertaker retiring at WrestleMania 33 kind of cements WrestleMania 33 as one of the most unforgettable WrestleManias of all time. It just has to, just for that simple fact. And going into the rest of WrestleMania, I'm just going to go over the rest of the card here. During the kickoff show, you got Andre the Giant Battle Royal, where Mojo won with the help of Rob Gronkowski from the New England Patriots, which I thought was pretty crazy. I really thought Braun Strowman should have won that. I mean, you're building up this guy to be a beast. He loses to Roman Reigns, and then, or he gets knocked out by Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble. What are you doing with Braun Strowman? I mean, this should have been something for him to win. You know, a good little stepping ladder, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what they're doing with Braun Strowman now. But Mojo won, so yeah, I guess. Whatever. Neville retained his championship from Austin Aries. I thought that was a pretty good match. Some serious bumps in this one taken by Austin Aries. So those are some pretty brutal suplexes there. So, a pretty stiff match. Neville retained, which I thought was surprising because I thought Austin Aries was definitely going to win that match. But, no, Neville retained. And it was a pretty good match. Dean Ambrose defeated Corbin and retains his IC championship. Well, Intercontinental Championship. The build-up wasn't very good, and the match wasn't very good at all. I think this is probably the worst match of WrestleMania, I'd probably say. I mean, there was maybe a couple boring ones or questionable ones, but I don't know. This match wasn't very good at all. AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Surprisingly, better than I thought it was going to be. That was a very solid match. It was really good. You know, when this match was first announced, I kind of thought that AJ Styles should have had a more better, prominent match, you know. But instead of Shane McMahon, which I kind of saw as not really so much a gimmick, but I don't know. I thought AJ Styles going into WrestleMania 33 should have had a bigger opponent. But you know what? It turned out to be a really good match. A damn good match. And AJ Styles picked up the win there. Kevin Owens defeated Chris Jericho and then became new United States champion. This was a very good match. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed when Jericho was pinning Kevin Owens and Kevin Owens put one finger on the rope. I thought that was just genius. That was awesome. Very solid match. Kevin Owens picks up the win there. The Raw Women's Fatal 4-Way for the championship. Whew. Wow. That was a very, very, very good match. From beginning to end. You know, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Bayley. Bayley wins. She retains her championship. A lot of people thought that Sasha Banks was probably going to win, or maybe even Charlotte. But she retained her championship after dropping the Macho Man style elbow drop, you know, paying tribute to Macho Man and Ricky Steamboat's 30th anniversary of possibly the greatest match of all time. So that was really cool, and I'm very happy that Bayley retained. Very good match, very good match. Now, moving on to the Raw Tag Team match. So, Enzo and Cass come out, Sheamus, Cesaro, Gallows, and Anderson. Then New Day comes out, the hosts of WrestleMania 33. They come out, and they're in full ring attire, and I'm thinking, like everybody else is that they're going to put themselves in this match. And it seemed like that's what they were going to go. But then the Hardys music popped out. Jeff Hardy's music hits, and Jeff and Matt Hardy pop out, and everyone went fucking nuts. I jumped out of my damn chair. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. They are back. They are back in a tag team fatal 4-way ladder match, no less. You got to have the Hardys in a ladder match, right, at WrestleMania? And it was a great match. I thought it was a very solid match. It was so cool. Matt Hardy hit the twist of fate on the top of the ladder on, I think it was Anderson. Jeff Hardy hit the Swanton Bomb on Cesaro. And Matt Hardy goes up and he grabs the tag team championship belts. And they are now new tag team champions. 7-time tag team champions. So, what a great fucking return for Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. Just, oh my god, that was such a fucking amazing moment and a great win. Now, moving on to The Miz and Maryse versus John Cena and Nikki Bella. Everyone thought that this was a weird booking here because, you know, John Cena always has these big matches or whatever, and here he is in a mixed tag team match against The Miz. It was kind of weird, and but the build-up was pretty good. The Miz, he plays an excellent heel. I think he's very underrated as a heel. And the build-up was pretty solid. Now the match itself, nothing even to talk about, really. John Cena and Nikki Bella pick up the win, but I understand, but it became very clear after the match why this match happened in the first place, because it made pretty good sense storyline-wise. Because after the match, John Cena gives this very, very interesting story and talking about Nikki Bella and when she was going through surgery and everything, and ended up proposing to Nikki Bella. That's a huge WrestleMania moment right there. That will be remembered forever. John Cena proposing to Nikki Bella. He even called her by her actual real name, which makes it more solid, more important, and very memorable. So that was really cool, and that's why this match got booked the way it did, so that way we can get that marriage proposal after the match. And that's going to be remembered forever. So, yeah. Triple H versus Seth Rollins. Started kind of slow to me, but really started picking up towards the end there. And I'm pretty surprised that at no time during the match that Samoa Joe didn't come out. I was certain Samoa Joe was going to come out. He was very much involved in the storyline and the build-up to this match. He's attacked Seth Rollins. So I thought Samoa Joe would come out, attack Seth Rollins because it's an unsanctioned match, anything goes. And then I thought Finn Balor was going to come out and attack Samoa Joe and save Seth Rollins, enabling Seth Rollins to pick up the win. But none of that happened. Samoa Joe didn't even get involved. I don't know what was going on with Samoa Joe in WrestleMania. I mean, shit. They didn't have any plans for him or nothing. I mean, even his access, his autograph signing, his VIP autograph signing, they had to shut it down 30 minutes early. I don't know what they were doing with Samoa Joe going into WrestleMania 31 and 33, but yeah, very weird. Seth Rollins picks up the win against Triple H, and Triple H has the record for the most losses in WrestleMania history. So, pretty interesting there. The WWE Championship, Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Not a very good match. It's kind of boring, and I really hated the ending. I did not think that Randy Orton should have won. I think Bray Wyatt should have won because Bray Wyatt, he just doesn't have very many big pay-per-view wins. He just doesn't. He won the championship at Elimination Chamber, but other than that, how many big pay-per-view wins does he have? Come on. What the hell? But, I don't know. Randy Orton, 13-time champion now. I really thought Bray Wyatt should have won. Lesnar versus Goldberg. Well, it went past 2 minutes. I thought that match was going to be less than 2 minutes long. But, no, it went a little bit longer, and it was a little bit more brutal than I thought it was going to be. So, very surprising. Definitely better than the WrestleMania match at 20. And it ended with Brock Lesnar just completely dominating Goldberg, hitting him with 10 straight suplexes and picking up the win. So Goldberg is now the WWE Universal Champion, and we're probably not going to see that championship belt very much on Raw. We'll probably see it a few times. Right now, who knows? He shows up whenever the hell he wants to. But anyway, Brock is now champion. And then SmackDown's Women's Championship, Naomi wins her second time, is now a second-time champion, and she wins in her hometown of Orlando. Saw that coming. That was a great win for Naomi. Very happy for her that she won in her hometown. So that was very cool. And of course, the last match on the card was Roman Reigns defeating Undertaker like a motherfucker that he is. And that was it. We had some great moments in this WrestleMania 33. We had some comebacks, the Hardys, some Jerry the King Lawler, Jim Ross. We had John Cena's marriage proposal. We had Undertaker wrestling his last match. So a lot of big moments that will last forever in people's memories. Definitely better than WrestleMania 32. More memorable than WrestleMania 32. Shane McMahon's jumping off the Hell in the Cell was the most memorable thing, and the only memorable thing really about it. But yeah, so I very much enjoyed WrestleMania 33 up until the end, where it became pretty hard to watch and sad, but very memorable. It will stay with me for a long time, and I want to know what you guys think. What did you guys think of WrestleMania 33? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was boring? How pissed were you when Undertaker lost to Roman Reigns? And yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I know for sure next year, WrestleMania 34, I will be there. I will be there at WrestleMania 34 for sure. And so I can't wait. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.